Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is your card of the day. How have you guys been? I know it's been a couple days since I have posted. I just kind of needed a break from doing my regular content on the channel because I've been working really hard on the personal readings. I've been doing many readings a day, and so I haven't had as much energy left over to be able to do my regular content for the channel. But in 3 days, I'm going to be in India, and I'm actually really excited to be filming there on location at the beach. And I know I'm going to be doing so much content for you guys. So let me know below in the comments what kind of content you guys want to see on the channel. If you guys have any suggestions for pick-a-card readings, anything you guys want to know about, anything that's on your mind, and I will read the comments and add some of them to my list of videos to make for you guys. So stay tuned, there is so much more coming to Rainbow Harmony. I'm going to try to get back in the flow with posting at least a daily reading every day. I'm also going through your Tell Your Story. I'm still reading people's stories, still accepting stories, and I'm going to be posting more of those as well. So give it about a week or so and the channel will be full of content, and I cannot wait to continue to connect with you guys and offer more free content. And I just wanted to say thank you again to all of my sponsors for purchasing readings from me, because this has been enabling me to continue to post free content on my channel. Also, June orders, I'm working very hard on your orders right now, so please be patient with me. Your order will be coming in divine timing. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get people their readings anymore in just a couple days. It does take time, sometimes weeks, because there are a lot of people in line. But with that said, if you ever need a reading like right away, check out my new emergency reading that I just started offering. You can go to promiseharmony.com/services to purchase a reading from me. And my emergency reading is so you can get the reading within 3 days. You pay a little bit more, but your reading is like an hour long. You also get a free follow-up question so that it's everything you need and more. And I've done that instead of raising my prices. I've been doing some research on other psychics channels, and usually once they hit 10K, 20K, 30K and more subscribers, they usually just start charging $100 for all of their readings. And I've kept my reading prices low for you guys because I just want to be able to offer this service to anybody that really needs it. And sometimes when you need advice, you don't always have like $100 to throw down on a reading. But with that said, you guys are going to have to wait a significant amount of time, sometimes weeks, in order to receive your reading. So if you've been waiting, just know that's normal. That is kind of my way to be able to continue to offer you guys a fair price. And if you ever need something that's like immediate, it's like an emergency, you're like, I need to know now, then you guys can purchase my emergency reading. So I feel like that's a good compromise, and I just want to thank you guys once again for your patience and your support. So what I decided to do today is allow you guys to pick a card to get your message for the day, okay? So go ahead and pick a card or pick an object. This is the Snow Quartz rock, number 1, with my Enchanted Tarot deck. Number 2, the Selenite Wand, with my Wildwood deck. Or number 3, my Amethyst crystal, with my Angel deck. So if you choose number 1, the Snow Quartz rock, we're going to get started. So what are your cards? Actually, I ended up pulling 2 cards for today. Ooh, so first of all, we're getting the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about determination. So they're saying you need to take the reins right now in your life and not let go. This is time for you to take control. Sometimes in life we do kind of sit around and kind of look for opportunities, and there's just a time where you have to be the one to get out there and to create your opportunity yourself, to take the first step. I remember, you guys know I use this as an example a lot because this was just a huge part of my path. You guys know I had this huge dream for like my whole childhood in life to become a fashion stylist. And so I started working on my Instagram account. I started making all of this content, putting it out there. I made a website. And I kind of thought, if I build, then they will come, which was partly true. But there was a certain time where I had to realize, you know what? I can't continue to just do this living in a small town. I needed to move to the city. So there was a point where I made the decision, I'm going to move to LA. And so I started saving up money, taking more time at work taking on more clients, because at the time, you guys all know I was a swim teacher, and so I was taking on a lot of clients, and I got to this point where I was just working really hard and hustling and saving up money, and it was hard because I couldn't go on vacation, I couldn't really go out and celebrate with friends. I had to say no and turn down a lot of things that I really wanted to do. I couldn't buy myself new clothes or anything. I had to kind of buy cheaper shampoo. I couldn't really splurge on makeup. I had to really just buckle down and focus on my goal. And this card kind of reminds me of that. Like, you might be in a situation where you've been working really hard, but you can't expect everything to just come to you without taking action and creating the momentum. So the universe is going to mirror to you whatever energy you put out there. And that's what I started realizing. I was like, wow, it's so true. Like, back in the day when I was like obsessed with gossip and drama, I just kept attracting more and more of it. It was just crazy. My life was spiraling out of control. Once I started to take the reins and started kind of cutting out toxic behaviors, I started staying away from the gossip and drama. I stopped watching really like drama TV shows, started reading more books and just like working on my vision board and working out and going on walks and going to nature. My life started to kind of calm down. It started becoming a lot more peaceful, and I was able to create the space to start moving towards my goals. So I'll admit it, I've been through it. You know, I used to be very addicted to gossip, very addicted to drama. You know, I think a lot of us are like on our earlier journey, but there's a point where you kind of have to realize that you play a role in whatever's happening in your life. Yes, sometimes circumstances come that are completely out of your control, obstacles, stuff like that. If you've been abused, obviously sometimes that's completely out of your control. But at the end of the day, it's what you do with it. It's the choices that you make to be able to create a new reality for yourself, how you allow that energy to determine your life. So I know a lot of you guys who picked this one have just been really beaten down by circumstances in your life. Maybe you're just at this point where you hate your job and you're not making very much money. I mean, I've had so many people emailing me lately. Shout out to you guys. People have been saying, I'm in a dark place, or I'm about to lose my house. I don't have any money to pay you for a reading. And I feel so bad. I wish I could write every single one of these people back and give them a reading, but hopefully these daily readings and also my pick a card readings are helping you. So maybe you're one of those people that's reached out to me. Maybe you're in a similar situation where you're like, I just don't know what to do. But here's the thing. It's all about intention. The universe doesn't really care what choice you make or how you move forward. It's just that you do something, anything to stir up the energy, and you just take a step. For me, it was just deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna start saving my money. I'm gonna move to LA. And so I just kept going, and it was hard because, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'd have $1,000 and then a big bill would come in and 300 of it would be gone. And then, you know, maybe I had to purchase a new swimsuit for my job or something, and then there we go, it's another $80 gone. Sometimes, you know, maybe you get sick and you have to pay for a bill for the doctor or something or whatever. And so it was kind of hard, but I just kept going. I didn't let any of those little things get me down. And over time, you know, I saved up a couple grand. I was able to move to LA. I wish I could say everything was perfect after then, but there were still obstacles. And you know, this is life, you guys. No one said it was going to be easy. Shit's going to go down sometimes. And what helped me though was praying, and was going out into nature, and was just asking Mother Earth and the universe for help. I tried just praying again. I tried just trusting in these unseen forces. I tried to believe everything really was conspiring in my favor. And the thing is, whatever you believe, you receive. Because remember, this universe is kind of holographic. It's going to mirror back to you your core beliefs, and it's going to mirror back to you the energy you put out there. So if the energy you're putting out is, you know, desperate, confused, upset, depressed, sad, angry, gossip, drama, toxic energy, and then you don't believe the universe is helping, and you believe that everything's just falling apart around you and the universe is against you, then you kind of start to, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy at some point, you know? And so you need to get to a place of balance, and that means allowing yourself to have those emotions of being depressed and upset and scared and fearful and worried and all that, because there's a place for that in your life. And it's important to allow yourself to feel your emotions and express your emotions. But then there's a point where you kind of have to, after you release that, kind of shut the door on that and turn your attention towards gratitude. Turn your attention towards being grounded in the moment. And going outside and into nature really, really helps me. Just going to the park, I would be so upset and depressed, and my partner would realize, and he'd be like, let's just go to the park. And so I would go, I'd walk around, and all of a sudden I'm feeling better. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I really think in nature, there is this beautiful energy that's there for us. It's our home. It's where we truly belong. And the energy there is very different than the energy of the TV and the phone and everything like that. And so they're saying it's time for you to really be concentrated on your goals. And as you grow in your ability to meet life's challenges, you're going to be able to kind of remove the mask that you've made to put on yourself, to kind of block yourself from being vulnerable and being who you truly are. This path, this journey in life is all about just being who you are authentically. And I think that's why I've become more successful the past couple of years, because I finally just took off the mask. I started embracing my gifts and talents. I just said, you know what, I don't care what happens, might as well die trying. Started working towards my fashion goals, and I've had a lot of success, and I'm feeling a lot better. It's not perfect, you know, but I've tried surrounding myself with different energy, and it's really, really helping. And so I'm seeing this for you. They're saying you're going to do really well. You're going to be able to have self-control. You're going to be able to find your self-confidence, and you're going to be determined. This could even be a message. Maybe you want to travel, or maybe you want to move somewhere, or you're going on some kind of journey. Maybe it's even just a spiritual journey, making a lot of changes in your life. And there's so much support coming out for you. And so yeah, this is going to be working out for you. I also see messages coming out. I was watching, so you guys all know I've been like a survivor of abuse, and shit has gone down in my life. And I love hearing stories about people that have overcome abuse and stuff like that. So I was on YouTube, and I ended up watching all of these videos that were like about people who've been abused and like people that got put in jail and all this stuff. And at first it was like really good vibes for me, because I was like, yeah, awesome, these people made it through. But then I started watching more and more, and all of a sudden I realized I was like picking up the energy from all of this. And I actually ended up fainting. I know this is crazy, but like I'm so psychic, and I'm such an empath, and I'm so sensitive that if I'm not careful of the kind of energy that I am putting in to myself, it can get out of control where I get sick, I get dizzy, and I literally passed out. And it was just a real awakening for me, because I was like, wow, like it's okay to watch maybe 1 or 2 videos like that where you're watching people tell their story about abuse and like they got out of it. But if you watch 10, 15, 20, or you watch it every day, that starts to become part of your reality, and you start to kind of soak in that energy. And it was really just making me realize, wow, I need to be really careful what energy I'm surrounding myself with. And Mateja, if you're watching this, yeah, you know that my energy's been kind of wonky lately, and maybe that's why, because I was watching stuff like that, and I probably shouldn't have. And so Mateja is my Reiki healer, by the way. she knows me. She'll write me and be like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? She can tell when I'm a little off. So you guys, be really careful what you're watching on TV and what you're watching on YouTube. And, you know, it's okay to watch a couple videos like that, or if you want to watch a scary movie every once in a while, go for it. But if you're constantly watching stuff like that over and over and over and over, and watching drama stuff and celebrity gossip and conspiracy theories and all this stuff, and it just starts adding up, it's going to really get in your energy and suck you down. And so I just feel like that's part of this too. And I feel like part of why I go through some of this stuff is also like I get to share my experiences with you guys and kind of show you like what I'm going through. And I feel like a lot of us have to deal with this. You know, on Earth you have this choice of what energy you're going to engage with, what kind of people you're going to engage with, what kind of places you're going to be going, what kind of actions you're going to be taking. So really watch closely and just see like, where are you drawing your energy from? Like, what's making you tired? What's making you feel sick? What's making you feel nervous? And try to find a way to like confront that, but also cut that out of your life and focus on the good things. And so Two of Wands is all about planning. They're saying you're at a place in your life right now where you've become established and independent, and you're prepared now to take charge, and you have a lot of knowledge now that can lead you to prosperity. So I feel like there's some big plan, there's some big dream that's coming through, and today is a really good day to kind of map out your plan and kind of figure out how you want to take little steps every day to get towards where you want to go. And so yeah, they're saying you're at a crossroads right now, and it's time for you to kind of look back on where you've been and then figure out where do you want to go? Like, what do you need to cut out of your life, and kind of how can you clear a path for yourself to be able to move forward with peace and prosperity? Maybe there's some TV shows and some things you're listening to and music you're whatever listening to and people you're around, places you're going, you might need to kind of cut back on a little bit to help get your energy stronger. Definitely go out in nature. There's a huge message today, if you can, to just get out in nature. And they're saying like you're ready to expand and you're ready to have a new startup in your life. And so overall, very positive message. I'm sending you so much love and light for today. Peace out. Okay, so if you chose number 2, the Selenite Wand, we have a card for you, and I'm pretty excited about this card because it's the happiness card. And so for some of you guys, maybe today you're just going to be feeling this really happy energy. It's just going to feel like a blessing. For others of you guys, when you see this card, you're going to be like, what? That does not resonate, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys, this might not resonate because they're kind of putting something like kind of in your mind to tell you like, if you're not happy, do something to change it. Now, sometimes you need, like I said, to feel your authentic emotions and not abandon yourself and allow yourself to feel kind of down and not happy. That's part of your life. That's part of your experience. And you need to really be able to express those emotions and feel them. Something I've been talking a lot lately with a lot of my clients, especially my coaching clients, shout out to my coaching clients, hope you guys are doing well today, is actually writing in your journal every day. So get a journal and every day write your emotions and don't filter them. Even if you're really upset or you're angry, there's something that happened at work or something that happened at home you need to get out, just get it out and vent. Then after that, draw a line and then start writing the things you're grateful for. This allows you to be able to get all of the emotions and the negativity and the drama and stuff that's kind of built up in you, maybe some energy you've soaked up from other people that you're around, because as empaths, we're like sponges. We're just soaking things up. Part of being an empath is learning how to have good boundaries, learning how to distinguish, like, are these my emotions or did I just kind of pick this up from the vibe today, from this person I was around, or from my school, or from my mom, or whatever, you know? So getting these emotions out is going to be very, very helpful. And then afterwards you switch to the gratitude, because that kind of helps lift your vibe back up and get your frequency high so that you can kind of move on with your day. So this is a way for you to be able to have a place to get your emotions out so you're not just ruminating on it. And that helps me, because when I write and get these emotions out, it's just like done. I feel like I've already expressed it. I find that my mind after that feels a lot better to just shift to something else. And so this is gonna help you create a lot more happiness in your life. And you know, if there's something you have to do today, like some chores or something, or there's like a phone call you need to make, or you're just like not really feeling like it, then just see if you can put it off. I think for today, sometimes it's okay, you know, not to answer that phone call, not to do that thing, maybe not to go to work, maybe not to surround yourself with that person if you know you need to do something else for your own happiness and for your own well-being. And so I am getting this message about really protecting your energy today and really doing whatever it takes to be happy. And then there's also a message about water, like water could be beneficial for you, just taking a nice salt bath, or going to a waterfall if you're able to do that, or going to like a lake or a river or an ocean and just going for a walk, or to sit down and just relax by the water. I'm fortunate where I'm at right now, where I can just go on my balcony and look at the Nile River, and that helps me cleanse myself during my readings, and it's so nice. So water is definitely going to be helpful, and definitely drink lots of water. Sometimes if you're not feeling happy and you're feeling kind of lethargic, sometimes something as simple as just drinking more water can help, because maybe you're just dehydrated or something. So I do want to open up the book and actually read this happiness card, because I don't think I've read this in a while, and I'm interested to see what the book has to say about it. It says that, I'm just reading it real quick, hang on. This could have to do with people who are in love. There's a message in here about being in love, or that a new love is coming soon, and you're starting to feel this rush of happiness and excitement because you're getting to know somebody new, or you're going to be meeting a soulmate soon, or twin flame reunion is coming soon. And just giving love to people and being generous today, and how love really empowers us to be emotionally alive. And you know, gratitude is definitely something that's coming out. Gratitude can put you into a state of happiness. So I hope that this message resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. Peace out. So if you chose number 3, this is pretty cool if you chose the Amethyst. So what I'm seeing here is that you might be worried about money right now, but there's a lot of abundance coming in, and you will be fulfilled. This is leading to a lot of growth in you. I also kind of see this message in reverse, like growth leads to fulfillment, which leads to abundance. And so we have to remember that everything is energy. This is something I've been really trying to kind of teach you guys lately, because once I understood this, I was really able to change my thoughts and my beliefs surrounding money. And it started to feel less distant from me. It started to feel less like, oh, money's only for rich people. Money's only for trust fund people. Money's only for, you know, only you have to suffer to get money. You have to work really hard to get money. I started realizing, no, abundance is a state of well-being. And when you, first of all, get centered in gratitude around what you already have, and you start to realize that by following your desires and your dreams, which is basically the compass to your true path, and you start just taking little steps and creating momentum towards what you love and towards what, like how you want to give your gifts in this life, towards what kind of lifestyle you want to live, you start to create that step by step, and that starts this huge energetic momentum going, and bam, the money just comes to you like a magnet. It's bizarre, you guys. You know, I started, you guys all know, talk about it a lot. I started doing this fashion styling business, and there was a certain point where I just let go of the money because I was so fulfilled doing what I love that was payment to me enough. So I think some of you guys really need to get to a space where you're having so much fun just living your life and doing the things you love and giving your gifts that you don't even give a shit about the money, you know, and you give it up. And funny enough, that's usually when the money comes. I actually had to work for 10 years as a fashion stylist, and I worked for free for so long before I actually started making good money, decent money doing it. Same thing with this Rainbow Harmony channel. I'm still making, and I made a lot of free content. I worked for a long time, free content. I wasn't even really thinking about the money. I was even giving free readings. How many of you guys remember when I first started my channel and I was doing free readings, or I was doing readings just for $10? Shout out to you guys who've been there with me since the beginning. And you know, I just kind of did that to just kind of give my gift, and over time I got so many people hitting me up, I just had to raise my prices, you know. And at this point I'm at right now, excuse me, I've had to, I probably should raise my prices, but it's, you know, I'm at this point where I'm actually taking a little bit longer to get people their readings because there's a big demand, you know, and I'm really thankful for that. This channel's had a lot of growth. And I just see like now how this works, that you need to really focus on giving your gift with no expectations. We shouldn't be giving to get, you know. Give and give and give what you have. Be kind to people. Give your positive energy. If you're good at something, offer it up and utilize it, and you will grow a reputation. You will grow a name for yourself. Word of mouth will spread. That energy will go out there, and anything you put out there comes back to you magnified, exponential. So once again, we don't give to get, but just know everything you put out there is going to come back to you. And I think that's why I ended up getting money doing the fashion styling, doing my makeup artist stuff, and doing my readings, because I just gave and gave and gave. I just kept going. I was so fulfilled. I had so much fun that I just didn't give a shit. And then the money comes, you know? So they're saying focus on growth. If you're trying to get something going, a lot of you guys are trying to start a business. Some of you guys are even trying to start a tarot business. Shout out to you guys who are trying to be fashion stylists and trying to be fashion designers. And I've talked to some of you guys. Those of you guys who are artists, doing graphic design, doing interior design, selling your artwork, anybody out there, you know, trying to do something creative or trying to move forward with a healing career, or just trying to figure out like what you want to do with your life, going to school, doing nursing, whatever it is you guys are working on right now, just give and keep going, because you will get it back. And I don't want you guys to be afraid and so focused on having success that you forget that it's about the journey, not about the destination. So if you want to make money, enjoy your journey, have fun, because remember, abundance flows where your energy and passion goes. So if you're energetic and you're passionate about what you're doing, you're gonna make money. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're sweeping the streets. I don't care if you're, I don't even know. I mean, I don't care if you're a clown. I don't care what your job is or what you're going for. You will make money, and there's room enough for everyone to grow. Don't be threatened by other people out there in your industry. You know, it's like, what if you want to be an actor or something? I think, you know, think about Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, sorry if some of you guys hate her. I love her. You know, she decided to become an actor, and she could have easily looked at all the other actors and been like, you know what, there's so many of them, they're all so good, why should I even bother? But she just kept going. She just kept doing her thing, and she just was like, I'm gonna believe in myself. She just kept acting. She just did it for fun, whatever projects she could get, and then bam, you know, she gets Hunger Games, and then she gets all these other movies, and she's up there now, you know, she's a celebrity. And so I'm inspired by people like that just kind of keep going. And sometimes you look at people like that and you think, oh, everything's handed to them on a silver platter, but it's not the truth. Even people I've met who have tons of money in Hollywood, I worked there for a while, a lot of these people, even if they had money and even if their parents paid for everything, you know, they still had to grow. They still had to work. They still had to show up. And so what is it that you need to show up for today? And just focus on being fulfilled, you know, focus on what's fun for you. Remember, just like one of my favorite healers, Doreen Virtue, says, first you take action, then the money comes. And so you're really being called to have faith. And I hope that this message resonates with you guys so much. I do see money coming in for those of you guys that are worried about it, especially because Jupiter is going direct on July 10th. And Jupiter rules money and expansion and growth and new beginnings. And so more money is going to be coming in for you guys. So I definitely see that. And abundance doesn't always have to mean money. Sometimes it's just like an abundance of health, or an abundance of help, or an abundance of friendship, or an abundance of time. And so see what you have right now that's in abundance and find a way to use that. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace.